with several magazines, college radio campaigns, and street teams in multiple cities.
What's good? This is Kelby Cannon, publisher of Making It Magazine, here to let all my independent artists, producers, and DJs know about MakingItMag.com. Not only are we Atlanta's #1 magazine for the urban music industry, but we're a national platform that provides real opportunities, real exposure, and real industry connection. Just log on to MakingItMag.com, sign up for your membership, and start submitting music to get booked on major shows, magazine features, radio interviews, sponsorships, and more great opportunities. That's MakingItMag.com, doing dope stuff for dope artists, 10 years strong.
All right, let's get it.
K100, you bastards.
Right.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and
Welcome,
R&B.
All right, man. Yeah. The shots are fired. I'm your host, Blizzard. Thanks for tuning into the show. This is a direct line interview with K100 Radio, man. Where we chop it up with our special guest over here, man. Of course, hit the phone lines, 347-934-0966. That's the number dial to the show. The email is k100radio@gmail.com. Website is k100radio.com. All right? So, we've got a second interview of the day over here, man. I want to make sure we bring our guest on the line and go ahead and set this thing off. All right? We got Zacchaeus Tha Great. I want to make sure I'm saying that right, though. Welcome to the broadcast, homie. What's good, man?
Zacchaeus Tha Great.
Zacchaeus Tha Great?
Yeah.
All right, Zacchaeus Tha Great. I got it. I was struggling with getting that name right. I got you now, fam. All right, Zacchaeus Tha Great, man. Welcome to the broadcast, homie. What's good with you, fam?
What's going on? I appreciate it.
All right, man. So I'm going to stop the music real quick and let you go ahead and tell the people who you are, where you from, and who we rocking with right, man. Zacchaeus Tha Great. Go ahead and give them the rundown, fam.
All right, my name is Zacchaeus Tha Great, reporting live from the Commonwealth of Virginia. And like, I grew up in Virginia Beach, Virginia, you know, in the inner city. Like, you know, like I say, like it's like you gotta do what you gotta do when time comes. Like when you grow up in certain environments and around certain circumstances, and you know, when you make certain choices on your own, like you're forced to do certain things. My music reflect, and you know.
Hello?
Yo.
Yeah, what were you saying? Yeah, I thought your phone went out for a second. What were you saying?
Nah, man, I was just saying, man, it's just like coming from certain environments and certain circumstances, you know, endure, or certain choices that you make at a young age, like maybe can hinder you and, you know, later on circumstances. So you got to make certain choices that you may not want to do, but you got to do just to get by.
Right.
And that's basically what my music reflects.
All right. Zacchaeus Tha Great is on the line right now, man, representing, man, the 757. Didn't even know that's exactly where you was from, because I actually lived up there for a short while up in Norfolk, Hampton Roads area, man. So I'm kind of familiar with the area. You dig? So salute to everybody up there in the area, man. Portsmouth and all that up there, Newport News, the whole area.
Yeah, shouts out to the whole cities. I'm out here in Williamsburg right now, though. Like, lay low, chilling.
Right. All right. So what? First of all, I know you said you've done some things that you know that you had to do, and you know the streets sometimes can take hold of our people, man, and sometimes you know we get caught up in the system. But somehow you've made it out and you've jumped into the music industry, into hip hop, into rap. How did that happen?
Man, this thing called the World Wide Web, man. Like, for real. I ain't even, like, to be honest, though, like, I ain't even really start stepping out because, like, I'm still learning the business aspect. But, like, it's a lot of, like, opportunities through the internet. Like, if you, like, really serious and you, like, really gonna really take it seriously, professionally, and I'm seeing that, like, I ain't gonna lie, I took, like, advantage of, like, I ain't take, like, full advantage of certain opportunities that I had throughout the years, because I'm thinking, like, everything like some BS, but, like, nah, it's, like, some legitimate services, man. Shout out to Platinum Voice, PR, I'm stuttering and shit, like, shouts out to Miss Carmen, like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of platforms, like, that you can really put your music out there. You can make a couple coins back off for it, like, And, you know, like, I mean, I always like the rap and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure every other black man in America probably either rapped or try to rap or still do, like, so, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like I say, if you really gonna take it seriously, like, you can really, like, have some opportunities that's, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta research and, like, you gotta be about your business. Like, it's a business first, though. Like, people about their paper, like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll rock with you if you, like, willing to take a risk on yourself, I see.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's good that you. I guess when people first get into the music industry and you know everybody you know sitting around maybe kicking it with their homies and shit, you know what I'm saying, and everybody freestyling and chopping it up and it's all a game. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing it for fun. That's cool. And don't get me wrong. I've said this a lot of times to a lot of artists, homie. You know what I'm saying? Some people. One of my friends, one of my affiliates, with Making the Magazine, he says it's a lot. You know, you got artists. You know, it's cool if you do this for a hobby. There's nothing wrong with doing anything for a hobby. You got cats who ain't gonna never make it to the NBA, but you play them a game in the gym at the local YMCA, they be balling hard.
Yeah,
like
they bust your ass.
Right, like they got a contract out there, fam. Like they play for Golden State or the Lakers or where. Fuck both of them, but you know what I'm saying? Like they pay for, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm mad about a couple of things right now. But anyway, you know, like they play for the NBA, but it's like with hip hop, you know, you got a lot of people who it's okay to do it for fun. Like we just want to, people like us and people who have professional services, we just want to know, is that your intention? Because if you're really serious and you understand this is a business, then money has to be spent in order for money to be made. You have to pay for promotion,
exactly.
You have to pay for marketing, pay for CDs, pay for T-shirts, pay for tours to pop off, and it's just money, fam. Like nobody's just gonna do it for free. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that you've recognized that, and now you can get focused on what moves you need to make. So with that being said, I know you said the internet, you know what I'm saying, but what other moves have you made, you know, besides maybe, you know, getting this interview? Obviously, this is dope. Shout out to you for that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But
yeah, that's just like a lot of research, man.
Yeah.
Spending a lot of energy just trying to figure shit out, but like, I mean, I'm really, like I say, I'm trying to, like, really take it to the next level. Like, I mean, I feel like I'm doing it now, like, because I'm taking it more seriously. Like, because I had, like, a following on the internet. Like, I mean, it's not, like, no huge following, but, like, people recognize, like, my music. But, like, throughout the years, like, I never really took it very seriously. Like, because I'm like, bro, like, and then I'm from Virginia. Like, you don't see people from Virginia make it. Like, we got Timberland, we got Missy, like, the Clips, like, and for real, like the Neptunes, like, but you don't, like Mad Skills and people like that, but you don't really see people making it from like VA like that. Like, I mean, if they do, they like behind the scenes. So I'm like, okay. And I'm starting to like learn how the business work and like the behind the scenes stuff, and like, you know how you got the.
Hold on, your phone cutting out, fam. Hey, hold up. Your phone cutting in and out.
Yo.
You don't know if you're on the Bluetooth or something or what's going on. Yeah, it's cutting in and out. I hear you now. Go ahead. What you saying?
Oh, yeah. Okay. No, I was just saying, like, it's like you got to, like, it's more so, like, you got to know how to maneuver as an artist and, like, all of the paperwork, the back end stuff, like, with your BMI, like, how you get credit for your music. Like, you can't just put it out, like, and just think like your family and your friends just gonna listen to it. Like, you gotta like think outside of like that. Like, if you really want to take it seriously, professionally, like, and you know what I'm saying, like, you really put that energy into it. But it's really work though. Like, it's really work, bro. Like,
yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Y'all ain't playing out here, man. Like, but I mean, like I said, y'all open y'all platforms up, like, and y'all, like, it's possible. Like, you can really do anything for real if you put your mind to it anyway.
Absolutely.
So, like,
that's
it's just all on the artist and the person.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good attitude to have, man. Salute to you on that. I mean, listen, bottom line, at some point, fam, every person, listen to me, because I'm glad you are where you are now. I'm glad we speaking to you right now. I'm glad to have you on the show, fam. You know what I'm saying? But it sounds like you've recently had this epiphany. And here's the point: every artist, I don't give a shit who it is, bro. I don't care if it's Jay-Z. I don't care who it is. All right, I don't care who. Name anybody. Name Missy. Name Timberland. Anybody from VA. At some point, they all had to have that epiphany. At some point, it hit somebody about what it is they're actually trying to do. No, unless you had some family that was in the music industry and you was raised up around the music industry, like if your daddy and your mama or your uncle or somebody took you up under their wings, then for the most people, it's an epiphany. It comes to a point where you think it's all fun and games. You just see the videos, you party to the music in the club, but once you get behind the scenes and you actually try to jump into it, you get hit. You get hit with all this other stuff that you just didn't know when you used to just be a fan and enjoy the music. But I'm glad that you're there now and you're on the right path. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what it's all about at the end of the day. You dig?
It took some years though. It took man, and I'm talking about like plenty of times just like wanting to say, man, fuck this rap shit. Like plenty of times, but it's just like, man, to just see the state of like where the hip hop is standing at, it's like, bro, like it's like, man, it's like, what are they doing? Like it's like then you can I see myself finding a way to coexist through all the craziness and just like I say, just learning all of the back end shit that I got to do as an artist. Like that's really the work for real. It's easy to make songs and rap and like play around or find a beat like that's knocking and like rip that shit but it's really like a business. Like I really see that shit
right. Exactly.
I mean,
exactly.
I had a lot of people tell me that might not be the thing you want to do, because it's gonna take a whole lot of years.
Yeah.
You gotta put this, that, and the third, just trying to discourage me, or maybe they were trying to help me. I don't know, but it's just like I say, sometimes you gotta go out there for yourself. Don't take a hunch on or take a gamble or risk on yourself sometimes.
You got to, man, especially in this game. Shout out to my homies Wallace Cummings Jr., the homie Peter Politician over there checking us out. You feel me? Karen Bodden over there on Facebook Live for sitting in and listening to the conversation. We live right now with Zacchaeus Tha Great.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and
That's what we
R&B.
chopping it up with right now on our direct line. You dig? You feel me? We got some music by the homie we getting ready to jump into. I wanted to ask you one more thing, fam. Because I used to live there. I lived in that area back in the early 90s. And when I lived in the area, I was not in the music industry. I hadn't decided that that's what I wanted to do in my life. I was still basically just a fan, just a person who loved music, but didn't know that that's where my path would lead me back then. So I really didn't get the lay of the land as far as the independent music scene. Now that's what I focus on everywhere I go. So you tell me real quick, and we'll jump into this music. What is it like for independent artists out there where you at? Do you have opportunities in your local, not the internet, but do you have shows, connections, anything like that in your particular area that you have been able to utilize as an independent artist right there in the Hampton Roads area where you at?
It's like a lot of it's a lot of you might not think it's a lot of politics go on with that whole showcases and niggas basically who you know, you gotta know the promoters and sometimes they'll put you on the bill the dude a little open mic session put you at the end of the jump and it's they basically the popular artists, the artists that got a little following, they might be in with LES or Jack of Spade, know what I'm saying? It's the relationships, it's some low-key Hollywood shit for real, and if you, I say, they'll try to outcast you, they'll try to play you, they're man, this is nobody, we don't know, bro, you perform last, and it's when you do those little open mics and shit, you gotta be one of the first people to perform, and you gotta bring the crowd, and man, it's not really no structure, it's a gatekeeper type situation, but it's all on you know, and you gotta be rubbing shoulders and have little fake ass relationships with niggas and shit, it's crazy, man. Then niggas blackball you, the niggas that do get certain notoriety, or if you it's other artists that's in Virginia Beach, you know what I'm saying? They'll ask whatever, and I say, it's certain people that don't fuck with me, and certain people that do. So it's and then being around certain situations and being around music, people who locally rap, and you know what I'm saying, it's competitive, everybody want to be that nigga, everybody want to be the top dog, or nigga, I'm so and so, I'm this, I'm that, and really you just come on, bro, take it just like anybody else. It's just low key elitist type shit. Niggas be really thinking they them niggas once they get certain notoriety throughout the Southern cities, but like I said, it's not really. It's opportunities, but like I said, if you willing to go through with all of that, it's not Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's like my manager not even from like Virginia. Like, like a lot of things that like I'm getting through the internet. Like, I'm starting to utilize it now. Like, now it's just more so starting to got to step out with these shows and really put my face out there. Like, because I know like once it get to a point, like, all right, nigga, you keep trying to drop little singles here and there. Like, nigga, when you gonna like show your face, step out, like touch the people.
Right.
So, you know, that's basically the next step.
All right. So it sounds like, if I got to be completely honest with you, fam, sounds like your market is like 90% of the markets for independent artists in the entire country. I don't want you to think that your situation and everything that you just talked about right there in that whole section is only going on where you at. Like, I want you to understand, fam, that same exact situation and that same exact thing with the politics and knowing people, got to hobnob, got to network.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's about networking. I'm not a fan of telling anybody to kiss anybody's ass, whatever. But networking is powerful. Who you know will get you a lot of places. You feel what I'm saying? You probably, you probably don't want to. If you in a small area, you probably don't want to go around saying fuck the same local DJ when it's only one fucking club in the whole fucking 100-mile radius, and you don't want to get on social media saying fuck that DJ, even if he rubbed you the wrong way. You might want to just try to fix it and try to get in with him some kind of way, but you ain't got to kiss nobody's ass. But my whole point is, everything that you just described goes on in every single market, everywhere, even Atlanta, because people think everything is fucking unicorns and fucking rainbows and shit in Atlanta, and no bullshit goes on in Atlanta. Everybody love everybody get along. Some of that same exact stuff, some of those same exact situations that you've described go on even in Atlanta. You feel what I'm saying? So I just want you to understand that.
Yeah.
Listening to everything you're saying, just know that that's just
but
everywhere.
I ain't mean to cut you off either.
Yeah.
But one more thing that really hinders like us from having like a real market out here though is like we're a minor league market. It's not no real attractions out here. Like, it's like, I mean, people know about the Southern cities, but like it's like we behind. Like, it's like even the people here, like it's like they don't even catch, like the certain music don't even get here till like months later. Like, it's like, oh, like they playing this on the radio. Like, people from out of town, like, oh, they just now starting to play this on the radio. Like,
well, yeah. First and foremost, you got to understand what version of the radio that now, like you said at the beginning of the interview. You know what I'm saying? You've discovered, the power of the internet and, how you can use it. And that's a good thing, because you have to understand that, FM radio is still FM radio. It's still a money machine. You still got to have a lot of money to break your music over there on that particular platform. And that hasn't really changed. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you have other outlets. And, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can rock with these other outlets and hear new shit. You don't have to listen to FM radio anymore. You've got a trillion other forms of media that you can stream. So I want to make sure that we jump into the music, man, because I want to be able to run your song and before we get ready to go, and I want to make sure I have a couple minutes to chop it up with you after we play it. So I got this song called Ran Off. Right. Tell me about Ran Off, and we're going to get ready to drop this joint, dog. Tell me about this joint.
Man, Ran Off in the last year, and it was basically like I was affiliated with like a record label. Like, I mean, it was an official record label out here in the cities, but it was just like the pace, everything that was like, I mean, I was learning things, but it was like I was still like being stuck. Like, I was like, bro, it's a lot of stuff like we need to be capitalizing off of, and I guess like, and irreconcilable differences, I guess you could say, and I parted ways from that situation and just, like I say, started to get my research on, and that inspired this song, like a lot of stuff, and then just continuously day in and day out just going through bullshit like in your personal life, and just like having to like, you like, man, like I don't even know why I chose to even do these type of things, but it's like man, and it's like, it just like inspires some passionate music, I guess. Like it's not just all about the streets though. I don't want people to think like I'm gonna just be one of those type of artists in either. But like, I like making those type of, I like listening to that type of music. So like, I mean, why not like, make the type of music I want to make? Like, I thought that's what it's about.
All right. So let's check this out, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's a banger too. It's a banger.
All right. On top of that, Zacchaeus Tha Great. Name of this joint is called Ran Off. You dig? This is K100 Radio. Let's rock out to it and see what the homie's working with. You dig?
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
R&B.
Sips of that sticky. Your bar can go for about 200. Ain't no brown going for no 50. Unless you want it all stepped on, shaped up, all baked up. Better off gon' grab some cook up. Laying down on the ground, slip the dust up. Better well Zacchaeus, young great one. Laying down on the ground, get the cake up. I get the jar covered like scandals. Pop on toe, gotta have some. Block wide open like sandals. Better watch your step or you paying for it. You need mine like your landlord. Say you need a gram, then you paying for it. Coming out, look, they you try to carry me. And my mammy say get a job or find you somewhere else to sleep. No, she did. Ran over sneaks with the holes at the bottom like that Phoenix front no matches. Bitch, rolls from the bottom. I started with a humble plan, then I ran off. Came from my mammy house, pitching grounds off. They say he really folded up, he really falling off. I say you really wouldn't know because you not involved. Started with a humble plan, then I ran off. Came from my mammy house, pitching grounds off. They say he really folded up, he really falling off. I say you really wouldn't know because you not involved. Cup full of that yak, in my swisher roll with that sticky. With isotal and a digital scale, make a remix like I'm Diddy. Take that, got plenty. Dirty money got my pockets full of biggie. Fill the cup up with more Remy. Them brown skin girls could see me. Twin sisters, that's swag. On my gon' lie or brag. Never before future made real sisters. These folk then 10 sisters. Be humble, cause you never know who might be in what position. From beginning to finish. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention that when I was fold up there, you try to carry me. And my mammy say get a job or find somewhere else to sleep. With them brand over sneaks. With the holes at the bottom like that Phoenix front no matches. Bitch, I rolls from the bottom. I started with a humble plan, then I ran off. Came from my mammy house, pitching grounds off. They say he really folded up, he really falling off. I say you really wouldn't know because you not involved. Started with a humble plan, then I ran off. Came from my mammy house, pitching grounds off. They say he really folded up, he really falling off. I say you really wouldn't know because you not involved.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
K100, you bastards!
All right. K100 Radio, we are live right now. We're back. We're rocking with the homie Zacchaeus Tha Great, man. That was his joint called Ran Off. You feel me? Let me bring the homie back on the line. All right, welcome back to the show, bro.
Yo.
All right.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So, you know, that was the joint that we had from you, man. That was the song that we got. Who you said produced that? Who produced that joint?
That's Nod and V. They based out of Atlanta.
All right. Yeah, I heard of them. All right. I saw the drop in the beginning. You feel what I'm saying? All right. The homie Els in the flesh over there gave you a thumbs up over there on the Instagram live feed. You feel me? All right. So, before we get ready to roll, man, you know, these interviews go so fast. We've been over here just talking about everything that's going on in your local city. So tell me about your next move, fam. Like, what do you we know that you got your grind going on the internet. Obviously, you out here trying to promote yourself and get on some different platforms. So what's next? What's the next move for you, fam?
The next move is the album, man. Like I know, like I've been really like low key promoting it for like on my social medias for like at least like 3 years. I ain't even gonna lie, but it's just like I say, a lot of things in my personal life just been like sending me a lot of ways, like so. And it's just like now I can really like I'm in a space like the way I feel like I could just like focus in on like what it is I feel like I should be doing, like, and what productivity and things of that nature, like, and trying to stay out the way, because like these people like not playing with these jails and shit, like, so like
no, they not.
Like, you know, it's just like
no, they not. I can tell you that. Listen,
you know, just try to focus in on like this album. Like, it's, I mean, all the songs is there. Like, all the music. Like, there's plenty more music to come. Like, it's like I say, like, it's more show. Like, I'm really gonna start stepping out with the shows and really like being more like of a scene artist. Like, and like really like getting in tune with the music industry and things of that nature. Like,
well, you definitely got to put that work in there, man. And like I got to suggest to you this, fam. I know you said you was talking about the you know, the politics of your local scene or whatnot or what have you. But a good thing to remember is, you know, when you travel, and you go other places, you know what I'm saying? Even when it's smaller markets, people like when our artists come from out of town to pull up and perform. So sometimes you got to just get the money right, stay free, but get the money right. You know what I'm saying? And hit the road. You feel me? Because sometimes I be like, sometimes I feel like, man, when having a conversation with people, I say things and people misconstrue my thoughts as, oh, I'm trying to encourage, people to make bad decisions, and I'm not. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, you're going to have your money right to do this. You got to have some bread. So
I'm seeing that now, though. Like, I'm like, it's really jail. Like, that's when it's really setting in. I mean, people always told me that, but like, I'm really, really seeing it now. Like, like, everything counts. Like, that is everything. You got to account for everything. Like,
everything counts.
Just putting together like that. That budget, I guess, so I can really start, like I say, really start expanding with it. Like, there's no need for me to start. I'm learning all of this stuff. Like, I feel like I can go with it now. Like, so, that's more so what it's gonna be about. Like,
but you got
trying to give me some shows and shit like that.
Yeah, you got the knowledge, man. That's the first thing you have to arm yourself with. And if you could get that right, if you got all that knowledge, now you just have to apply it, and come up with a plan. But again, like you just said, you can't do nothing from inside a cell. Can't do shit locked up. Any plan that you can formulate, you cannot enact it from behind bars. So the key is to, of course, stay out here on these streets, man, and keep beating the block with what you're doing at the end of the day, and things will work out. Be patient. Because I know earlier you said, man, it's gonna take years. It took years for everybody, fam. By the time you see most of these cats on TV, they've been grinding 8-10 years, and people be like they are new artists. Sometimes I just want to slap the shit out of people when they say brand new artists. Like I don't even like that category in award shows, like new. How the hell you know they new? Just because we just heard of them? They probably been grinding for 8-10 years, low key. So I don't even like new artist categories. I don't even like that word when it comes to music, fam. So at the end of the day, just keep doing you, bro. Keep learning, keep acquiring knowledge, and keep putting out the music. You know what I'm saying? Relationships is key, and build more relationships, and you'll get there. You dig? So tell everybody where they can get all your music, all your social media, website, and everything that you got, so they can connect with you right now if they're listening.
All right. Well, I mean, you can get that single that y'all just played on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, titles, all that good stuff. We out here tied to the corporations and stuff on the low and stuff like that, Hey. And then, we got to, then you can find me on Twitter, Facebook. My Twitter handle is MK Ultra ZACCHAE. And then my Instagram is MK Ultra Zacchaeus, like the whole jump. So, and then my Facebook is just Zacchaeus Tha Great.
All right.
What up? I'm on Reverb. I'm on all that. Like, just Google me. Like, you know what I'm saying? My artist profile gonna pop up. Like, we starting to get a little bit more professional with it. It just take time. You gotta learn and put your shit together.
All right.
That's all.
All right. We got you, fam. Well, thank you for chopping it up with us. You dig. Shout out to Carmen Pearson of Platinum Plus PR. She over there watching on Facebook Live right now. She didn't check in. She watching the interview.
Shout out to Ms. Cole. What's up, Ms. Carmen?
All right, homie. Appreciate it, dog.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
We got more. You guys chill. Don't go nowhere. If you live right now, listen to us. Please pause. We got one more direct line interview. Let me check my line real quick. 651. Is this ATR?
Yes, sir.
What's happening, homie? Stand by. We getting ready to drop it in a minute. You ready?
Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. You dig? For sure. All right. K100Radio.com.